salute thee. What is your dream? How would you achieve it? These two questions have been brought up more times than I can count by two of my special heroes since my birth to this world. These two special heroes of mine have been raised up in a poor, almost broken family in a world full of hardship and pure luck. They strive to be the best they can be to prove that they are worthy, someone not to be missed. These heroes are none other than my mom and grandmother. I remember being brought up in a decent, peaceful environment, far opposite than the environment my mother and grandmother had been raised. Therefore, I knew little of nothing of hardship, of pain, ones they have endured all these years. In those years of mine, I grew up not fully understanding the meaning behind every lesson they taught me. Yet, despite this lack of skill, the hardship that my mother and grandmother had to go through, they continued to willingly impart their knowledge into me. They taught me skills I would need, boosted my values, faith in God, and confidence to the point of grasping its sense of value simply for the betterment of my future. My mom raised me to be an obedient, responsible, and productive child, most especially to the skills of housework like cooking and cleaning, and motherhood as I got older. Even though I was taught these at an early age, I wasn't deprived of fun. In fact, most of my enjoyments were doing mother and daughter outings and trips. From grocery shopping, hanging out at the malls, or doing errands around the city. These are simple, basic skills for everyday survival as you grow older. As she would say, most especially now, I am old enough to start exploring the world on my own. My grandmother, on the other hand, is probably the who taught me the most. She taught me spiritually. She taught me respect, how to pray, how to have faith in God. She taught me a lot. She taught me to give love, respect to all adults. Her motto was to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. All of these introduced and practiced since I could actually speak. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she simply worried for my well-being, especially since I'm the firstborn and her oldest grandchild. And to add to that, I'm a girl. I believe she did the right thing. I learned to pray hard when times got rough, quickly on situation when it was deemed necessary, to have faith, and not give up when I pray. These are traits now that are a part of my character, which I have formed under her raising. I don't know what I put here. Other than that, never lose her credibility. Never lose your credibility, excuse me. They would say, repeating it over and over again to the point the sentence being embedded into the recess of my unconsciousness. At first, I couldn't understand. What is this credibility they spoke of? It wasn't until recently I finally understood that it meant my value, my worth as a person, whom can be trusted fully from the point of view of other people I would meet. Losing it so they could greatly emphasize would mean losing my chance of success in the world. Although I hold no concrete proof of this, in its most logical sense, I deemed it as possibly true, especially in its deeper sense of understanding. In conclusion, merely a foundation to learning what the world has to offer for me, I grew up to face challenges head on and in time with no hesitation as I was slowly being brought out of their wings to face the open world. The knowledge, the skills, and values I have been painstakingly taught me not much, but they have far more worth when understood and used in its deepest sense. From there, with the greatest understanding I could muster from their lessons of dreams and success, I am grateful to my mother and grandmother, for their determination and perseverance, fully believing in making sure that I am more or less well equipped for the next great adventure that lays ahead of me. Excuse me. While others wake up, work hard for it, dream, but remember to wake up to reality and work hard to achieve success. My mother and grandmother always say, for that I give my sincerest, heartfelt gratitude for all they have done for me, and for that I salute thee. Any questions?
Is your grandmother still living?
She passed away in 2003. She passed away in 2003. Any more questions? My other audience member is holding the camera, so any questions from the speech?
Did you enjoy it yourself?
I enjoyed my speech. Is that what you're asking? The speech, or did I enjoy my grandmother and mother?
Yes.
I enjoyed both.
Your mom, is she still involved in your life?
My mom is a big help in my life. She helps every day with raising my son.
Are there any male figures in your life?
Yes, my husband. Lewis-Burnside. And my brother, Troy Lewis, in Georgia.